Yes, this is another beautiful day. Tuesday, the 7th day of January 2020. And of course, your leading ladies are here.
Yes.
Matching the purple diva ring band.
Well, I don't have purple to my name or any color to my name, but my name is Sylvia Ishidi.
Yes, and today, of course, it's another beautiful edition of Youth Assembly. We have guests in the studio, which we'll be introducing very soon. But today, we are discussing top profitable business opportunities for Nigerian youths in 2020.
Yes, I know everybody is out there to make money this year, and so if you are looking out for businesses to do, well, we've got you covered. But Nigerian youths are some of the most enterprising people you can find anywhere in the world, and we have developed a reputation for making the best use of limited opportunities in the country with high unemployment rate.
Yes, so now more than ever, many young people with money-making business ideas are branching out to set up small and medium-scale businesses in different areas of the Nigerian economy.
All right, for many Nigerian young people, starting a small business ensures a steady source of income in an era of rising youth unemployment. It gives them also the opportunity to be bosses. Who doesn't want to be a boss? Like provide solutions to the needs of the community, solving problems. And Nigeria as a whole, in areas such as information technology, infrastructure, agriculture, you name it, hospitality.
And they also get to be employers of labor, thereby contributing to employment generation. The population size of Nigeria makes Nigeria a very viable market with a lot of untapped business opportunities for young people seeking to venture into the world of entrepreneurship.
So what problem are you fixing? Or do you want to fix? We have in the studio on youth, right here on Youth Assembly, we're exploring profitable business opportunities for young people, and we have here Andy Madaki, a communications consultant. Welcome, Mr. Andy.
Good morning, thanks for having me.
And we also have
Joshua Ogbonna, a journalist and businessman.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for being
good
here.
to have you.
All right, let's go straight to it. Which sectors of the Nigerian economy are potential money makers for young people who wish to start their businesses? Mr. Andy.
The Nigerian youth have revived the economy and Nigeria's image in certain sectors, two especially music and movies. Nollywood has got a global reach right now. And then our music, for instance, I had a friend in Fiji this Christmas and they were playing Tiwa Savage and Wizkid, and this is all the way after Australia. So we are already taking that step. But if you break those sectors down, within movies and music, for instance, you now have talent management. How can you help these talents to secure more jobs? You now have public relations. How can you help them improve their brand? How can you help them with their messaging? And all of these are paying jobs. Then there's also the technology part where everybody has a mobile phone right now. Even if it's not connected to the internet, we do have mobile phones. How are you using this to make some profit? So people are becoming vloggers every day. You don't even need to do it on YouTube anymore. You can do it on your Instagram video live. So these tools which you are using to have fun every day, how can you maximize those tools to make some money? So there are several opportunities which you don't even have to go to school for. And it's a gradual process, however. It wouldn't just happen in one day. But those are areas I think people can look into straight off the top of my head.
Now, in the context of job creation, the first thing we're looking at is escaping the most difficult terrain where we are, which is getting educated and getting something meaningful to do. So at this stage, it is not, no job can be excluded. I had an interview with the ambassador of Brazil one time ago, and he was telling us, he said, because we lack certain skill sets, he said people are encouraged and paid to learn things like plumbing and other handiworks. It's not as if these jobs are not going to, they are not going to be phased out by technology. But the truth is that we must have people who have core competencies in this area so that when technology is coming, they work with technology.
And so I think the mindset, most people feel they are too cool for certain jobs. So because I'm a graduate, because I have a master's or I'm doing a PhD, why should I go become a carpenter? Why should I go become a plumber? What people need to do is link their experience and knowledge with those skill sets. And so how can you use the knowledge you have to make your own plumbing service better? How can you even incorporate a company where you can hire plumbers to come work under you and you get jobs for them.
How do you actually stand out? Like practical ways, Mr. Ogbonna, that people can stand out in oversaturated areas.
Okay, for me, I think it's a bit about brand identity, but I also think it's about competence in the business. It's about what you're offering to your customers. It must be unique. It must be something they cannot do without. So that's the much I can say on that.
Sandy.
So just to add to what he has said, I think the first step you need to take is research. So you are radio presenters. Do you listen to other radio presenters? Who do you like? So because I present a TV show, I like Trevor Noah, and so I like watching Trevor Noah on TV. I like watching the lead with Jake Tapper on CNN because I want to see what they're doing different. Which is why is CNN and why is
BBC, for
BBC, and so you do research to see what they're doing, what they are wearing, the words they are using, because people come to your platform for several reasons. Some people may come because of that, some will come because of you, some because of the guests, some will come because their friends are in the studio. So you research to find out, okay, if I'm a presenter, maybe the quality of guests I have would increase the number of people who listen. If they post videos, would make them more people follow our pages. So number one is research. Number two, ideally, is branding and marketing. How are you marketing your product? To whom and to where? Most times we create a product and we keep it just to ourselves, or we share it on our pages and expect it to do the work. But how about, I see that Ioma has a sphere of influence, for instance, even if it's 50 people, and I say, you know what, you don't even have to buy this. I don't have money to pay you, but I'll create a marketing budget, which is like, I can give you this item for free. Help me share it. Do you understand? But as payment, I'm giving you for free. So I'm not begging you to do it and you're not getting it. People like to feel like they're getting something and like they're winning. And so if you make this kaftan for me and say, Andy, I want you to help me advertise my product. I don't have money for you, but I'll make you 3 free kaftans. Wear it on your show and take pictures and post. They are winning. I don't have to look for new clothes to wear.
Actually.
And then the final part which we need to understand is pricing. The reason why the likes of ShopRite seem like they have deals sometimes is that a product which is 1,000 naira in an A-band operation, they'll come and tell you it's 998 naira. In your mind, you feel you're saving some money.
They work on our
or
mentality.
you see an item which ideally is 20 naira, and they now come and tell you, you know what, buy 3 at 35 naira. You wanted to buy one, you need only one, but because you feel you are going
value
to
for your money.
And so with pricing, people need to be smart. If you are not Larry da Silva, don't charge 1 million for your clothes. Find people that will pay at 20,000 naira and create products that suits them. And also, don't be rigid with your market and pricing. Some people can pay a higher fee, some people can pay a lower fee. Create market segments. So if you are doing puff puff, instead of saying one platter is 5,000 naira, then we have the 500 naira, we have the 200 naira, we have the 1,000 naira.
Give them options.
Buyers like to feel like they have options. They like to feel like they are getting something. You want to do an event, for instance, you say, you know what, pay 5,000 naira for the ticket, but you get a free drink at the gate. Let's even talk about food delivery. You order food from any restaurant here, and you don't order a drink, and they give you a free 1 liter bottle of Coke, Fanta, or whatever, which is just 200 naira. In your mind, because of that thing they've done, which is already covered in the price of the food, you feel like you finessed them, you've gotten something. And so make your buyers feel like they're the ones winning, not you. And it's something simple. The guy who makes my kaftans, sometimes he just puts an extra pocket square because he knows I like pocket squares, and I can use that pocket square with a suit or something. And because of that, that's why I still use him. Those little things.
Those little things,
and then keep a relationship with your clients. Like constantly, it's New Year, send them those New Year messages. Not the everyday broadcast. Nor if you put your phone by your ear, it will cause cancer. Like, stick to your brand, but once in a while, let them know that they are valued.
For 2029, what are some of the sectors, the most viable sectors for young people in Nigeria? 2020.
Easy entry, the media. Like, once you develop a certain level of expert, media and IT easy entry. Once you're good, you will definitely find a niche for yourself, and you're going. Once you develop, as long as you're hardworking, you're committed to it, you're going to do something.
I would say logistics. I would say logistics. I would say office share. For logistics, so most people, for instance, say they want to start cooking and selling. And so they start cooking, and with time, because delivery people keep messing you up, what do? You get a bike and a delivery man to be delivering for you. And so you now have periods where people are not ordering your food as much as before. But you have a delivery man, you have to pay salary, and you have a bike. As young people, we need to learn how to collaborate more. How about you have this bike service and create it as a service where other people who do food business can use your bike and your delivery man when you are not busy. You see how that has moved you from one business to another.
Yeah.
Because most times we focus on, I would have told you cooking, and I think cooking and selling is, people will always eat.
Yeah.
People will always eat. And so that ideally is good, but if that doesn't work, how about the delivery chain? So how about you create a business where you say, all the people who supply food, I'm going to buy 2 bikes. I want you to go on Instagram, follow all of them and say, let me help you to be doing your delivery. That would work. You can never have enough delivery or logistics people in any town at this point in time. Sometimes you want to send a document from here to another office. You need to find someone to send. Those same people who wanted to start food business, that delivery service can help them. And you have a few like that. So that's just something off the top of my head. So delivery is one. Secondly, agriculture, logistics again, food chain. Identifying the small communities and moving agricultural produce from one place to another is extremely important. Now, the important part with that is that this still means you're into agriculture. Most people think of agriculture, let me start a poultry, let me start a farm, me start, do you understand? But the chain from point A to point B. Another part is marketing. So he has a farm and he's bringing things from one community to the other. How about you tell him, let me go and meet 10 hotels in Abuja and get them to buy from you so that you are supplying to them directly. If your offer is cheaper than what other people are offering, fine, but almost everybody wants to go straight to Hilton, Fraser Suite, Sheraton to say we want to supply you. But there are tons of other small businesses that may need, tons of restaurants that may need fresh produce. And so I believe in the middleman making all the money. And I think it's because of the intellectual work they are doing. That's why they are making all the money. And with modern trends, technologies, social media, find out all these people doing this. How many of them are developers? Most of them is the idea they had, and they paid people to do the work. And so the middleman part in most business is actually the most profitable, and it's low risk for you because you don't have to pass the 50 checkpoints from Nisha to Abuja with police to bring it. That's not my business. Mine is already in Abuja. How can I get it from you to the restaurant that needs it, or to the hotel that needs it, or to the average buyer? 3, digital marketing and social media management. You are good with your phone. You are good with social media. How about you find this small tailor or this small grocery store outside your house and say, Madam, this neighborhood, you're always selling things. Let's create a social media account for you so that people can come and buy. So that people can even reserve things. But you don't have to be a big business. And so you also don't need to be able to manage the social media accounts for Click Niger. It could be a small business. And when you say, see, I'm good with social media, you're good with business. Pay me 5,000 naira every month. Let me help you manage your social media. I'll be posting for you 3 times a week. That 5,000 naira I'm telling you to pay me, I'm also telling you. By the time I tell 6 people, that's 30,000 naira. That's the new minimum wage. So most times we just look at the big whatever, we forget the small ones.
Thank you so much for being a part of the show today. We discussed top profitable business opportunities for Nigerian youths in 2020. And I'm sure that, of course, like anybody, like even if you don't have anything planned for 2020, you would get an idea. I've gotten a couple of ideas already.
Yes.
10%.
Of course, when the money comes. Thank you so much. And to those watching us on Facebook, thank you so much for being a part of today's broadcast. Of course, we'll be here again tomorrow for another edition of Youth Assembly. And of course, you know how we do. We dance, all right? But let's not forget to appreciate our beautiful producer behind the camera there, Ihoma Ukeje. Thank you.
Assembly is over.
And of course, our supervising producer, Eki Ohiani, and all the other producers right here. Thank you so much. My name is Mark Chidrinda.
And
you can call me the Purple Diva, of course.
I say Red Diva. No. Let me just say my name. Yellow Diva. My name is Sylvia Ishimi. Thank you for your time.